Hello, once again. Just moving on from what we've been looking at so far, which is we've looked at how we can insert data right into our table. But so far, we've said nothing about how we can use the query platform or the MySQL commands, all right, to view what's inside our table. Okay, and for that matter, I'm going to be introducing what we call the select statement. Okay, and the select statement will be how we'll be looking at this. Okay, so the select statement is, of course, starts off with the select command. All right, um, and if we want to, for a given table, if we want to see all its columns, all right, um, uh, we put the asterisk here, and then we use from. All right, so select star from. All right, then we specify what table, okay, we are referring to. All right, so this here, the statement actually just means that we want to select all the rows for the column, right? The all the rows that pertain to all the columns in the books table. Okay, so if we just try to command, so if you press Control, all right, and Enter, all right, where the cursor is, it will just run just that line. Okay, so you can see that I've just run that line, which means that it will give us the entire table um, um, with all the values in there. Okay, now I could have changed this. All right, so I'm just going to go to another line just to show you the difference here. So we could have just decided to specify, all right, the columns, okay, that we want. All right, so we can just do title, okay, author, all right, for example, and price. Okay, okay, and then of course we need to follow it with our from statement, and we specify what table, okay, we are referring to. Okay, so if you just do that and you just hit Control Enter again, right, it should give us a table that just has this view. Okay, that just gives us the title, author, and then what, the price. Okay, so that is the select statement. Now you can impose certain conditions on the select statement that allows you to filter. All right, it allows you to filter the table to only view certain rows. Okay, so we're going to apply some condition here. All right, and whenever we want to apply a given condition, we just do select star. So here I'm just going to be looking at all the columns. All right, all the rows, all the columns. Yeah, select star from. Then I put, of course, the table books. Right. Then where I want to put a given condition, I put where. Okay. Now then I can use where I can use a specific column, all right, as the benchmark, sort of as the condition, right? So you can say whenever the price, okay, is say less than 30, right? You're asking to display all the rows where the price is less than 30, okay? So if I do Control Enter here, right, we can see that we have only these three rows, 5, 6, and 9, and all of them have what, their price less than what, 30. Okay, so that's how you would impose some criterion or some condition on there to reduce the number of rows or to filter it to see a specific number of rows. Okay, right. Now we can also we can try to also sort the data, all right, based on a specific based on a specific column. Okay, so we can select star again, then we can do select star from, right? Then now we are, instead of using where, okay, we will use order by, all right, order by, all right, price, all right. And then we have to either say we are going to order it in ascending or descending order. All right. So in this particular case, we're going to use the descending order. Okay. And again, I need to then close the statement. And so this time around, if I do Control Enter again, right, I should get all the tables where it has been what you can see that it's been sorted according to the price, right, from the highest all the way to the what, to the lowest. Okay, right. Now I want us to then uh, spend some time, all right, trying to write some queries into our queries to our server. Okay, so the first one I want us to look at, okay, would be on the forms that you would see. Okay, so once you complete this, please respond to the form and hit continue to see the rest of this tutorial.